topsy-turvy opening weekend. It's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Baltimore Ravens. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
At the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Viking 18.
Throwing, Sanders. Now he'll tuck this and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Look at this Baltimore defense. They were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's about what you consider the break-even mark. If you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course. A pretty nice effort.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
Oh, that's a big let off there on 3rd down because you've got to account for the running back coming out of the backfield. They didn't, and they got burned, not just for a first down, but for big yardage as well.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On first down, here's Jenkins. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
2nd and 9 from the 44.
Hey, go.
Once again, Jenkins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 1 yard and now no yards. Have him looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. He had a minimal gain on first down. Now they stop him for no gain. What do you think, going in a different direction on 3rd down?
Could very well be. I'll guarantee he's asking for the ball 3rd time to try and make up for the first 2. But his QB might very well say, well, my man, maybe next series. Let's try someone else on this play.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Sanders to throw. There's a short one caught by Fannin. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 15. And the Browns first down.
They'll give up the middle. Jenkins trying to run inside, but nothing there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Ravens 31.
Here's Sanders. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 20-yard line. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
At the 20-yard line.
Come on, come on.
A give. Here's Jenkins. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
How about this opening drive? Play number 12 now. This is 3rd down. Sanders. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
It's now 4th down.
And his kick here is good. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. Now the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. An inside run with Jenkins. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Hey, look at this defense. They come into play number 12 in the NFL against the run.
And being able to set the tone early in this game, because when you get down to it, it's that sign that we saw in their football facility when we visited with them. The one that said no explosives, no big plays, no chunk plays. That's what they've got to take care of.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Ready?
2nd and 7.
Red. 7 back. Viking 18.
From the shotgun, Sanders. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
60 Vikings, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now Sanders. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That third down conversion good for 23. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. That flag, that'll push him back 5. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Panther 60, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
To throw now, here's Sanders. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
Come on.
They'll run from the gun. It's Judkins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Good for a Baltimore first down.
No, we changed it.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hey, you. What is it?
Now it's Jackson. A throw taken in by Tylan Wallace. Down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Tylan Wallace, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Ravens 7, Browns 3. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready up.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
There's a short one caught by Fannin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, Definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Ready,
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
Second and 11.
19, Charger, 19, Charger, Dragon 60.
To throw is Sanders. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends.
Ready, go. Ready.
They'll try and sneak it here.
And looking for a lane, but none to be found for Sanders as they stop him short of the line to gain.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Bronco 80, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 19 tight, 19, go.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Second and 10.
Come on, go. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
To throw is Jackson.
Now he's going to step up and run. Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, and it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Here's Jackson to throw. And that will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
The Browns drive about to get started
as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. This one is complete to Jenkins.
And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's got a man, complete. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's got it with the 15. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That's good for 28 yards.
This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. From the gun, it's Sanders.
As Sanders has it poked free.
And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long.
In motion goes the tight end. Back to throw. Sanders.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
They have been struggling to put points on the board so far. And while you don't want to lump it all on the rookie quarterback, he's definitely the root cause. And all rookies, they have those learning experiences in their first year. What they're hoping for is that he can learn on the fly, work through his struggles against his defense, and at the same time, still find a way to put them in a position to win.
DC, ready?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. $14 seconds, all that's left to this first half as they come up on first down. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. That was signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Second down and a yard.
Yo.
Jackson. And Walker has it. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
26-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, hey. Sit up. Hey. Hey, Ozzie. Hey, report. Good.
Play action. Now Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And Jackson throwing once more. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hey, middle.
Now it's Jackson. He finds his man, complete. That's Walker. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Jackson now. Sends it to Evers, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Andrews, 28 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Browns 3. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, a touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Dragon 60.
From the gun, it's Shedeur.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
This rookie was already being tested as he tries to lead a comeback here in the second half. Now he's got to get some momentum back after that sack and a big loss.
Play action. It's Sanders. Pickens is there on the crossing route.
Sanders pass. Complete to George Pickens. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 3rd and 13.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Throwing, Sanders. He'll try and do this himself.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Ready, set.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Here we go, here we
And the
go.
Browns first
Cougar
down.
19.
Here's Sanders.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Draymond Jones. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Ready, go.
They go play action now. Sanders. He's got this complete to Burton.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Gain of 20.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point, and what's usually a direct correlation, very few explosive plays. That's been their issue, not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Now Sanders.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
18, 5 here.
Sanders to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
It's a gain of
3 quarters in the books.
And the
You're
Browns
watching the NFL on EA Sports.
A gain of 18
Back
on the
now
play.
in Baltimore.
First down, Browns.
It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Come on, ready.
To throw now. Here's Sanders.
And it'll be intercepted.
And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Through 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think, okay, he's a guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hey. What are you? What is that? You change it.
Here's Jackson. And Walker with it over the middle. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Finding Walker complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
At the 36-yard line.
See, Ren. Let's go, let's go.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Ready, shot. Middle, middle.
This time Jackson will throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. Read option, keeps it.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Play action. It's Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Walker. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They go play action with Jackson. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
They'll run the screen with Mitchell.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
180. Ready, shot. No, we changed it. Shut up.
Now it's Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Ravens are on their way to a 2-0 start. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now.
Browns 3. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
On the jump.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Sanders. Left side, he's got the tight end, Fannin.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Oh, the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
Report! Hey!
To throw is Jackson. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
What are we eating? What is it? No, we changed it. Shut up!
Jackson from the shotgun. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
To throw again is Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. Put a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.